Ethan, you there? Where did the thing for stairs?
All right. Apologize if you hear screaming in the background, but here we go. Let's get this started. My hair's a little wet, so don't cook me. But the lobby code is ML82. We need Salt and Pepper to join. We have Jiggiest of Piggies full team here ready to go. Hopefully we get Salt and Pepper in here. Mo, welcome in. It's an honor to have a top 22 and ranked in here. Golden Wolf High. I know it's hard for you to join in the EU time zone. Always has been. Thankfully, you're not in the tournament, though, because you probably would have been the one to kick me out. Golden Wolf, one of those gems hidden in the community. I was watching Jiggy Piggy's stream today. Dude was going off with the model. It was. I was watching him while I was editing tomorrow's video. My wife, son, and I, we all just, I ran 3 miles and they walked half of that. Good little family activity. As you can probably hear in the background, he's upset that we had to leave. Hopefully you can't hear it. But now we just wait for Salt and Pepper. I believe, let's see if I have them on my friends list. Hopefully they show up. I don't want the semifinals to be decided by a no-show. What were their names? I almost forget. We'll give them a little bit. It was awful. Model is like, I don't know. I love that it's kind of niche right now. I hated when Model was meta. Obviously. That was like one of the worst metas of all time. And then we got the Cerberus right after, which was just as bad. Hello, Lucky. Hello, hello. Where is Salt and Pepper? Where are they? Someone find them and drag them in here. Whew. Ran 3 miles so I could commentate this with some runners high. My new shtick right now is I'm trying to get really good with the repeater, so I've been watching a lot of Sanguine. After this, I'm going to practice with the repeater. And then, dang, I was about to say play ranked for the boys, but Kenny's at work, so I can't. We haven't played ranked in like a week. Love to have a rematch on EUSNA servers. Hey, I'm gonna right after this concludes this Wednesday, I'm gonna start promoting the heck out of the new 1v1 tournament. That's in 2 weeks, so you know, register. And if we have people calling out other people, I can make sure you guys play each other. But yeah, you guys could do that if you don't want to wait. Does anyone remember the usernames of Salt and Pepper? If I've learned anything from this tournament is that 1v1 is the way to go. And if we do anything else, it needs a lot more structure. But, you know, we're learning as we go. This is only like our third tournament ever. So it's pretty good. Not bad. Tried some SA on heavy. I like to play shotgun, but I suck with it. Yeah, I've seen that in a lot of competitive lobbies, but I suck with it as well. But I'm a big medium guy. Ooh, Red X logged on. This time you'll win the 1v1 tournament. Wow, I'm out of it. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. You're a fun contestant to watch, I hate to admit, but because usually I'll lose to y'all. But I'm happy when I lose in mine. What are we thinking for maps, you guys? Do we do... So I'm thinking Nozomi Citadel for the last 3 games to keep it consistent for everyone. What do you guys think, though? Should we do random maps or should we keep it? Golden, I think it should be that way. I don't think you need aim assist on shotguns. Spear is goated, especially. Everything's goated in this game if you get good with it, which is one of the best parts about the game. Yeah, Nozomi would be... Okay, yeah. Let's keep it on Nozomi for the semifinals and the finals. Unix, that'd be awesome. I'm going to try and get as many contestants as possible. And then we might split it up across different content creators. But we'll see. We'll see who can get involved in that. Want to get a joint community tournament going, but we'll see. We'll see if I can or can't get that together for this tournament or the next one. How long do we give Salt and Pepper? Do we give them like 15 minutes since we only have 3 games to go through? Should I give them until like 7:45 before we chalk them as a no-show? I hate to see a no-show in the semifinals, but I mean, we're not going to wait all night for them. I said what time this was going to start enough times, right? It's not our fault. How do you make it to the semifinals and forget you're in it? Darn. It's good that Jiggy Piggy and Protocol are good, though. Is R3 and Season 1 starters in here in the chat? Yep. Limit the amount of contestants for the entire tourney. I'm going to have different cutoffs. So that way we don't have that weird bye week thing. If it gets close to 1, I'll be like, I'll cut it off unless we get here. So everyone in between gets cut off. R3 here? Hell yeah. Sweet. R3 is ready to go. Chris says W Jiggy Jiggy. Got some fan base in here. Oh, man. We'll give them until 7:45. Does that work for everyone? Then we'll do a no-show. I got to get back to the ranked grind, man. This was supposed to be a 1-day tournament. Now it's been 3 days. The format of the next 1v1 tournament, or the one after, if we can get enough content creators involved, is I want at least 5 content creators, and I want them to get somewhere between... like somewhere in the teens to the 30s of people from their communities to sign up for a 1v1 tournament. And then all of us get our winner from our tournament, and those champions of our communities fight to represent us in a community versus community tournament. And then they like dress up. We can like gift them cosmetics with our stream colors to represent us, and then we have our champions fight each other in a tournament for we're thinking for some cash prize that we'll gift to a charity. That's the work, that's the bones, the skeleton of what we're working on over here. So expect that going forward. And as it gets bigger, we can donate more and more, which I think would be awesome. Feel bad for how much scuff happened to you? Wait, who? Me? I think it'd be good. I think it'd be great for the game, a good way for it to grow. and it would get people used to watching the tournament style stuff before esports, and hopefully we could help launch esports into a already warm scene. Yeah, we're working on making it happen. Hopefully it's either this next one or the one after. We'll see. We'll see who all we can get on board with it. I think that would be so cool. All right, we've got 6 minutes before we chalk Salt and Pepper up as a no-show. Should the other teams play? Ooh, that's a good idea. Do we have R3 and Season 1 starters in here? R3, if you guys want to go ahead and join the lobby and sit at unassigned players just to see who we've got. And then if Season 1 starters, let's just get some confirmation that. We'll just start with whoever's here. Yusku, you're very passionate about this? Well, I mean, that doesn't mean, like, why do you feel bad, though? I mean, I'm passionate. Like, it's a good little hobby. Hobby turned almost career. You know, we're pushing it there. Nothing bad's happened. I'm actually a very lucky dude. I'm a very thankful and lucky guy, and I'm not blind to that fact. I've been lucky my entire life. Some, you know, little hiccups here and there, some events, but overall, a lot of people have it worse than me, and I'm very thankful. A lot of it is my wife being awesome. Who goes first? Whoever is here first, I guess. Oh, like people not showing up in good amount of crashes. Yeah, you can't control that, though, and this is very early days of doing this. I like to progress through different games as we grow and change. So, also, this was the first one with teammates. The 1v1 tournaments went super smooth. Animosity between creators. Well, we would only have creators do it that are like as excited about the charity part of it. Like, it would be for the donation at the end to the charity, you know? And it would be... Oh, is Sonder and Voiceless, are you guys Season 1 starters? Oh, look at us. We got people. Oh, I got caps lock on. It looks like I was just yelling at them. But I don't think there's... That's the cool thing about the finals community. There are some toxic people in the finals community, but as far as creators go, I don't think we have any toxic creators in the finals. You think about COD or Apex, you got some toxic creators over there. I don't think the finals has this... I can't think of a single toxic finals content creator. Can you guys? I can't. In case we had to go early. Which one are y'all starters? Otter used to be that. He was hyper competitive, and he got mad about cheaters and the state of the balancing, which when he was still here, it was bad. And he put all his chips into the finals when he was an Apex creator, and he started losing a good amount of money when content creation was keeping his lights on. I'm a big Otter defender, so I understand why he left. He had to. But I guess he would be the closest thing. Belize is just competitive, in my opinion. So we R3 and Season 1 stars, so we can just go with them. Do we have everyone here? I think we have everyone here. It's Voiceless and... not, right? I haven't watched Belize's streams in a while. He doesn't make YouTube videos, so I don't see a lot of his stuff. But I've made a YouTube video with Belize, and when we played, he was cool. And Shocho was being toxic to him, and we were telling him that he was doing that, and Belize was still cool about it. So I don't know. Is he like toxic competitive or like toxic like a toxic COD creator? All right, so we've got Salt and Pepper and then Jiggy Piggy. So we got Protocol and Jiggy Piggy in here again. Sweet, we've got who we need. He did? Sweet. I mean, toxic or not, Belize is that guy. He's really good. I saw someone competing in tournaments, and all I saw was someone say, I hope they win, but Belize goes 0-16. So I just today picked up on the radar there's some Belize hate, but I am completely blind to it. I've always liked the guy. I'm on SMP waiting to get on. You guys are both here, right? Yeah. Wrong team? Oh, who am I thinking? Oh, whoops. Whoops. Well, then we might have to go Hydro and fully while we wait for... Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. Not Salt and Pepper. Okay, sweet. So there, Salt and Pepper are loading in. We've got both the other teams. Hi, are you happy now? You got food for me? Yeah. That's so nice of you. Can I have some? Yeah, thank you. Mommy made me some food?
Yeah, me.
Oh, thank you, Mommy. A hug? Yeah, yes, please.
Daddy.
I love you, Dominic.
Daddy.
Who's that?
Can you say hi?
Is that Dominic?
Daddy.
You want to see?
Here, sit with Daddy for 1 second, then we gotta go eat the rest of our food.
Okay, you got Milky's?
Daddy.
Hey, can you do your Batman voice? And here, do it. Say, I'm Batman.
Daddy.
Yeah. Give me see your Batman muscles.
Your muscles. Oh yeah.
Did you just go running?
Yeah, Mama.
Yeah. Thank you for giving me food.
My dad.
Oh.
Oh. Daddy, that man. Ears.
Ears.
Ears, Daddy.
All right, tell him. Say, eat your food.
It's
All right.
food.
I'm going to eat my food, all right?
We gotta go get our food.
Hey, I love you, Dominic. You drink your milks.
Tell him it's chocolate milk.
What? What?
Yeah.
Doesn't that give you muscles?
Daddy.
You can see one more time.
Oh,
Say
there's
bye.
Daddy. Say
Bye.
bye.
All right, tell Daddy. Say love you.
How are you?
I love you too.
In a little bit.
It's all staged. I'm a terrible father. They come down. I make them come down here to make it seem like I'm not. It's all fake. All right, here we go. We're gonna start here, right? Give Salt and Pepper some time to join since they're in the chat. We'll do that. Let's go for bands, and then we'll get started. I would say sorry about that, but I'm not. I'm pretty proud about both of them. Voiceless and I said bands at the same time. He was toxic and talked trash. Some people are just competitive like that. I don't know. But do keep in mind, like, I'm not going to say a single bad thing about another creator, though. So I'll read this after and make my own opinion. He's not gaming yet. No. Jinx? Jinx. Oh. All right, sweet. Pike Lockbolt FAMAS Reshaper. Sweet. Perfect. Y'all ready? We'll get this started. Who Gaming is knocked out. But they were great. A great team. Oh, my wife's awesome. Are y'all ready? He said R. Oh, R4 ready. Ready. That's one from each game. All right, here we go. Round 1 of the semifinals. R3 versus Season 1 starters. Let's get right into it. So we can be done with this tournament. I'm having a great time, but I know a lot of you all have been staying up the past 3 days in a row in the single digits AM just for me. So I appreciate that. Here we go. Again, this is Season 1 starters versus R3. The winner of this goes to the finals. Voiceless with some drip here. Ooh, with the red glove and red shoes. And the white and red F-car. Love to see it. Medium, heavy, heavy, medium. Here we go. It's for a spot in the last game. Milking them views a little bit, but not entirely on purpose. I appreciate that, Lucky. All right, here we go. Oh, a little bit of stuttering. Now, just be ready. Okay, we're going to miss some of this because if you guys know, the first game of the tournament, we usually crash near the end or at the middle. So part of this game is going to be a mystery to us. But as we start, Pink starts the Vault 1 process. Oh, hello, Trezzy. Hello, hello. One of 3 final games. Pink gets a little bit separated here on R3. I gotta say, R3 completely blew their last round out of the water. I have a lot of high expectations for Hydro and Fooly here. Fooly's gonna push in alone, gets winched and deleted. It is a 1v2, disadvantage Pink. And they get the wipe. Orange is gonna pick their first cash out, and we have a 2-0 kill lead in favor of Season 1 starters. Looks like Voiceless wanted to go B, not wanted to go A, but not had the cash out box, so he gets to make that decision. Here we go. We've got R3 coming back, just respawned, taking some shots. They get a pretty good spawn. He has it stuck in the doorway. That's going to be an awkward steal. Orange setting up shop. Both teams playing closer together. Hydra taking a few shots here. Hydra running that green side. I just can't get used to it. Trying to demo through a different area. Oh, it looks like they want you back to the center of the room. Oh my gosh, Bubble Shield completely resets that gunfight. Hydra almost got a pick off on Orange's Heavy. Pink is separated here. Ooh, looks like they're going to meet on the stairs. He knows he's there. Gets a complete flank angle there. Some back shots in on the Heavy here. He gets some big shots on Hydro. Hydro's looking to finish this kill while his teammate steals, and he's going to get that steal because they get the team wipe. Great push out of Pink here, and R3 is looking to be on top. They're going to get 10 extra more seconds on this cash out for free before, what is it, Season 1 starters are going to come back and have an opportunity to steal. They're going to have to be really aggressive here, though. Ooh, looks like they don't get a favorable spawn. They're going to have to be hyper aggressive. Let's see if they're aggressive enough here. This is looking to be a pretty good matchup. Keep in mind, both teams here had to win 2 games to reach this point. Got rid of the jump pad. Just starts the steal because they know. Getting body. Oh, they almost body stacked to get the steal out, but wasn't quite enough time. They get the team wipe, but not the cash out. And it seems like Orange is having no problem getting the kills off. Hello, the one. But they are about 1 full second away in deciding who's going to get these cash out boxes. But they're going to get a Vault 2 first, get the tap, and now R3 is in heavy advantage here. They only need 1 more cash out extraction to win it. Orange is going to have to get 2 in a row. With no audio. Cheer for you. That way he knows I'm cheering for him. Alright, Pink's going to get the push here on 2. Both teams feeling each other out. Hydra gets an angle on the Heavy through that window. They're going to push off of that little damage they got. Mine set up. They back off, but they use the demo to get in. They get the pick. Dude, this SA is doing work. He is not shy of pushing this 1v2. But it seems like he should have. He took all the health off of almost both of them, but didn't get the second half of the health off of Hydro. He's going to take cash out box 2 and head towards what looks like cash out B, as they'll have a little bit of time to set up some defense before Orange can respawn and try and tie this game up. Yes, R3 is randoms. These guys were not an organized team. Which is crazy, because they got some good chemistry here. Orange is going to respawn from the angle Pink came in. Pushing up. Neither of these teams are scrubs, man. This is going to be a good game all the way to the end. Getting really close in kills. Not doing a lot of the lifting here in terms of kills, but they're going to try and push from the bottom. It looks like there's part of a plan here to drop it. I'm amazing. How do we think they're... Oh, it looks like they're going to demat in and then drop it with the RPG. I don't know. Are they baiting them out? They need to take this to stay in this game. They knew they were going to get lit up immediately. Oh, yeah, they're going to RPG it and drop it. That was the plan. They get those headshots in. The headshots are huge on the heavy. Bubble Shield misses himself. They get the kill on Hydro. They just have to clean up and get this heavy. Oh, that RPG gets him but blows up the mine. They're going to get the steal. Not really coming in clutch here. And they're going to get another 10 seconds while he gets the slow res. They're going to set up shop. Ooh, that looks nice. That is a Hydro sticker there. Yeah, they're going to get to set up shop and play defense for this last fight here. If Pink could come in here and steal somehow, they're going to win this game and go to the finals. But if not, Orange is going to stay in it, and we're going to get tied 1-1. Orange is defending for their life here. Pull the cash-out box out under the stairs. They're looking for a pick before they push in for the steal. They have to start it soon, though. Diabolical angle here to start the steal. The bubble shield up. Oh, and he winches it and then winches back. Battle with the Spider-Man. Looks like they're already out of time. Orange is going to get the wipe and the cash-out box. It is 1-1 now, all tied up. Knot is completely imposing his will here in this matchup, and they're going to get an opportunity here to get to 3, pick the cash-out box location to decide this. The winner of the next cash-out box extraction is going to move on to the final round. Good fight there. This is a really good matchup here. I was almost worried no one was going to give Hydro and his team a good fight, but it seems like I'm rooting on Hydro now as an underdog almost. Look at that ruby charm, man. Just so clean. So much aura. The winch back and forth was nuts to watch. Looks like they're feeling each other out. Cash-out box hasn't been tapped yet. Looks like Hydro is feeling that out. Is going to go for that. Voiceless was ready for that cross. Those headshots were crazy. Took him a second to get quite on target, but once he did, he didn't miss a single shot on that dome. That was impressive. Looks like Knot is going to head back and wait for the reset, let his teammate respawn while he waits and watches for where Hydro and his team are going to take Vault 3. Good reset. Like, that's that smart decision making out of teams at a caliber like this. Instead of pushing and trying to stay in the area, he just completely takes it on the chin and is waiting for them to go to the cash-out box. Starts with the RPG, gets the winch. Both teams get a pick. It's going to come down to these mediums. Who is going to have the better aim? And it's going to be Hydro. Wow. I mean, I'm a little biased, but I love a good FCAR player. Those shots in the last 2 gunfights out of Hydro were immaculate. It's here now. Perfect. You guys are up next. Oh, if it would have got stuck in that tree, I would have lost my marbles. All right, Orange is going to get an opportunity to push here. Winner of this cash-out box moves on to the finals. Let's see what they've got in them here. Pushing up the stairs. They're on the 2nd level. Going to use the jump pad to close the distance. Get shots off on them out of Hyro. Rips his health off. Are they going to push off of that? Doesn't look like they are. Looks like they are going to push off. They get separated. The heavy has his mines down. His medium is one shot. He's taking the stairs to try and preserve his health. Both get their health recharged. Both teams are reset. Cash box is at half. They're getting separated again, but he wants to push. He has the glitch barrel. They're on the stairs. They're going to meet on the stairs. He's going down. He's going to try and get close to the cash out and see what the situation is. His medium is on top, pushing down to him as well. They have the cash out box in the middle of the street. That's going to be a really hard steal out here. They demat. Thinking about what they're going to do, they have to have a feeling that they're on the roof. Height here is going to be huge to get a few shots off. He tries to winch it into that little nook. He doesn't get it. The amount of time it's going to take for that winch to come back is not going to be enough time for them to safely get it, but it seems like they're going to wait and try and do it again. Staying close together. Hydro in fully, not budging a bit. Knowing that they have advantage up in height, not going to take any bit of risk here. They are in position to move on to the final round. He waited for that winch and it didn't work. He's going to have to push in and just start the catch-out steal. Half his help is gone. He gets gooed. The medium is still inside. It is on fire. They're running out of time. They have to start it immediately. They both get shredded. Hydro is going to move on. R3 is going to the finals. What a round. Wow, those shots out of Hydro at the end. Mid-fight, really locked in. The teamwork here was amazing. Almost lost it halfway through. They came together. What a strategy. Nothing but impressed. We'll see you in the final round. Now let's move on to Salt and Pepper and the jiggiest of piggies. I haven't pulled out the intense cinematic movie bars with the music this whole tournament. I forgot I had it. I'm glad that Hydro and R3 and Season 1 starters gave me a situation where it made it even better. Those two winches, man. I could see what they were going for. Trying to get it into that close range, but it just wouldn't cooperate. What a round, though. That was fun to watch. All right. Now. No, they're ready. All right, let's get Salt and Pepper and Jiggiest of Piggies in here. Jiggiest of Piggies are already in here, so now we just need Salt and Pepper to join up. The lobby ID is ML82. GG's, man. Hey, that's how I feel too, though. Don't anyone forget, I was in this tournament and lost. So, but hey, we won. We lost to this team we're about to watch. But we won one cash out, to be fair. Look, I recognize all y'all. I see which games. Dome and Shaq out of Salt and Pepper. Let's see what the bans are from Jiggy Piggy's team. Golden Wolf, I hope you sleep like a baby and wake up gorgeous. What a round that was. Dome, Shack, AKM, and RPG. We love it, we love it, we love it. Let's see if they're ready. And if they are, we will see who the other team in the finals is going to be. Let me write in R3. What a round, man. R3 did move on, like I think a lot of us thought, because they got those crazy kills in the second round. But that could have gone either way. Both teams were really, really good. Oh, Devious not ready yet. So we got R3 in the finals. And the winner of this match will face them. All right, Guap is ready now. Ready? Sweet. Here we go. Let's start the next round. Iskew, can we run some games sometime? Hell yeah, we can. Where's my friends list? Mountain Skew on YT. My numbers are 0000. You can add me on the friends list. And whenever y'all see me on, you can send me first. Who did we lose to? We lost to Jiggiest of Piggies, who is playing now. These guys are good. Looking at my gaming group chat, hopefully those logs never get leaked, because if they do, I'm canceled. Anxiety on the... Oh, yeah, we're already on friends list. Yeah, we can. Not for that lag. Yeah, you probably could have. Here we go. Last round of the semifinals. We haven't crashed yet, which means we will probably do it on this one. Both teams headed towards Vault 1. Let's see what the kits are. XP, Vanish, Heal, SMG, and Teleporters. We got FCAR, Grenade, Defibs, Jump Head, Deagles, yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, just making sure. Alright, they get the pick. It's a 2v1. Protocol drops down to the first floor. Looks like he's going to play it smart, wait for the reset, see... Oh, you know, he's going to feel it out. Might reach out here. Goes for the mantle. They are sitting next to each other. They're going to push off of that damage, I'd imagine. While he's waiting for his teammate. Man, those Diamond Deagles with the inspects are so clean. Alright, Protocol and Jiggy ready to repeat as well. And this is our team, but they decided on a team name. So these are two randoms that had crazy chemistry that have made it to the semifinals. So although they have a team name, this is one of the two solo queue players that formed a team. And man, are they a force to be reckoned with. I'll tell you what. It's crazy. Jiggy Piggy's playing FCAR right now. He is a model main, I'm pretty sure. But those FCAR shots are pretty good. Looking to land this red barrel shot. It doesn't register. Oh, but he gets the trade. Oh, if Devious can get down before the defibs, I don't think he's going to be able to. Ooh, Jiggy gets first shots off. He's trying to get the trophy away. He doesn't. He gets the team wipe on them, and they're going to be able to come in here and steal B and play defense. Just an awkward gunfight for Pink. But a well thought out and executed strategy here by some team play, working off of their initial lock bolt of the medium. But some good FCAR shots out of Jiggy there after he got lock bolted. Those headshots almost made it a 50-50 fight. If he was a little bit closer to his teammate, they would have taken that. One of these TVs just meowed and made my heart drop. Alright. Guap in the last round was the last alive in almost all of their team's matchups. Let's see what he does here. Picks up the fart barrel. Guap almost frags himself. And then Devious farts on himself. They chow. He gets crazy shots off. Protocol and Guap are both full health. He gets shots off with the FCAR. Protocol misses the lock bolt. He pushes in to finish the kill. Gets a really good mesh shield. Misses these shots. It's going to be really hard for Protocol to win this gunfight here. But he's playing mesh shield really well. Yeah, he was trying to use mesh shield with just enough time to start the health regen, but doesn't stall long enough. It looks like Guap is going to get in here to get the steal. And by the time Orange respawns, they're not going to have enough time to steal this cash out. Looks like Pink is going to go up 1-0. Unless Orange spawns really close somehow and starts the cash out. No, I don't even think. I think they're out of time right now. I think they're going to go mid-map and wait for the next spawn. What a good push out of Devious and Guap here. We've got Salt and Pepper up 1-0. Almost gets lock bolted on the zip line. Who am I watching? Okay, yeah, there we go. There's Jiggy. Jiggy going back and forth. Jiggying it. I'm jiggying it? Alright, I'm being a bad commentator. Trading shots with the heavy. They finish off Guap. This is one of my favorite FCAR skins. That isn't the diamond skin. Oh my gosh. What a flick over towards Devious Blade out of Jiggy Piggy. They're going to be able to tap this cash out box, and by the time it's done, pick it up and pick between A and C. Takes a sip of Ospoos like a champion would. And they're going to have control of the next gunfight as they're going to have objective in their possession. Depending on where Pink respawns, though, they respawn really close. They're going to have a gunfight before they get out of this area. Take the cash out box. They take the zip. They're going to watch them cross, probably. Oh, they didn't notice. Oh, they did. They're pushing in. He hears them. Protocol is AFK. Oh. Looks like Protocol's crashed. Okay, they're good. I said 3, 2, 1, go. All right, he's back. Sweet. That gunfight went pretty good. No clear advantage out of that crash. He misses the lock bolt barely there. That would have been a really good lock bolt. Would have made for some separation. What a aggressive push out of Guap here, and he's going to get punished for it. It is a 2v1, and now... No, it's a team wipe. I didn't see the light get killed, but they wiped Pink, and they're going to get over to C and start the cash out box and set up some defenses before they get over here. What an awkward gunfight, but good sportsmanship from both teams to just shake your head no, and the other team immediately saying, okay, sweet, we'll be good sports and wait for you as well. Love to see that out of the contestants here. Pink is coming up from the bottom floor, going to hit the big jump pad. Invis is first. Invis does not fool him. He gets lock bolted and deleted. Not before Guap can get his licks off for his homie here. But it's going to have to do something special here off this push. Tries to separate both of them. He's half health. But so is Jiggy. Demo's the statue, assuming he's going for the res. Oh, misses the red barrel. Back shots from hell. That was crazy. His teammate respawns. Invises and jumps back up again. Great shots out of the F-guard. Great shots out of the XP, but just greater shots from Jiggy there. And they win that first push as he takes another sip of Ospoos. As he nods his head, yes, we just did that. And I just saw the inside of his mouth, I think. That was crazy. All right, Pink is going to get one final push here, maybe two. Let's see what they can do with it to see if they move on to the final round. Looks like we're going to see Devious Blade hit the same strat he's died doing each time. The Invis is not fooling these two. Oh, what a nade out of the medium there. They're both half health, taking return fire. Light is looking to distract. Jiggy hitting some really good shots, but getting some shots as well. They're feeling the pressure. 2 barricades. Time is running out on C. The Eagle shots are really good. Guap is half health, but both Protocol and Jiggy Piggy are really hurt. They are not directly under the cash out. They blow it up. They have to drop and start the steal immediately. It might already be too late. They drop it down again, securing the cash out box here. Yep, that is going to be a cash out secure for Orange. Pink is going to get the wipe, but not before Orange ties it. It's 1-1, and they're going to survive and extend this game. Within the next 11 minutes and 50 seconds, we will find out who is playing R3 in the final round of this finals tournament. These teams are set to meet on Vault 3 as both cross the bridge. Guap watching to give the call out when he sees them. Devious Blade tapping 3. Unfortunately not tapping me, as Jiggy and Protocol feel things out. I think they're going to wait and see where they head towards. They are pretty separated. I think they're trying to bait the push here so Guap can give them some back shots. He takes 3, tosses it to his teammate over here. Guap, probably distracted by my elite humor, gets some great shots on Jiggy Piggy before they push. What a nade! That grenade took out Jiggy there. It is now a 1v2. Great shots out of those dual deagles, but wow. Guap proving to be competition for even Tom Brady. What a nade that was. Past both barricades to secure the first pick. They both push in at the same time to clean it up with the 2v1. They're going to be able to pick the cash out box. They pick A. And they're going to be able to set up some defense before Orange respawns. See if they can get ready before they get there. They get a really generous respawn, but man, what a good nade. They are separated here. Let's see how that works out for them. Ooh, looks like Orange is going for the drop down here. Yeah, Pink completely left this area. Orange can take advantage of that to try and steal. Oh, they stall the steal with some shots through the D-mat. Naturally, they close it. I think Orange... I don't think there's a way... Nope. Yep. No, they got in. Jiggy punishes him. They're going to stay on his POV. They've tried to start the steal twice now. It looks like WAP's going to go underneath and wait for the next steal and drop it. No, he's going to come up to that same level. Nope. Now he's going to go around, try and go for the drop. Yep. Gets the drop. They still get the steal off, though. Orange is in possession. Going for the headshots on the heavy. Did not realize Jiggy Piggy was there too. It is a 1v2, but both are very low on health. Look at him dash around. He gets the first kill. Oh my gosh, the headshot out of protocol. Gets it. He was going for the melee, and he was only one melee kill away. They would have secured that. That was a huge gunfight. It's going to be really hard for Salt and Pepper to come in here and try and get the win. Wow. What a fight. Those dashes were lethal. But what patience out of protocol to save that last bullet in his mag for that headshot and to hit it. All right, let's see what they have in this final push here. It's all going to come down to this. Do they have what it takes to steal in the last fourth of this cash out, or is Orange going to keep it and move on? They drop it. Drop down the mag. They get lock bolted and deleted immediately. And we can go ahead and turn off the dramatic music. It is over. By the time they respawn, Orange will be moving on. It looks like Jiggy Piggy and Protocol are going to move on to play R3 in the final round of this tournament. What a comeback in momentum and crazy. 10 and 2 KD out of Jiggy Piggy here. I saw he was warming up all day. Not surprised, but man, very talented teams, all four. What a good game, but it all came down to that final push, and I think that one round out of those dual deagles that hit that headshot before he could melee is what decided the winner of this game, and it all came down to that one moment, and he hit the shot. He is good and accurate under pressure. What a team. I am really excited to see this matchup now. Man, I was nervous in the first two rounds. I can't imagine how nervous you guys are feeling now. Salt and Pepper wins 3 games in the tournament on their way here. Same with Season 1 starters, so no joke there. But we've got Jiggiest of Piggies versus R3. Here we go. What a game. What a game here. Let's get Hydro and Fooly down here. And we're about ready. Let's ask them what the bans are. We'll get right into this final round and be done with this. Want to make this BO3? What's he saying? Snipers only? He's throwing frisbees into Via's backyard. Feud normal HOA style. That would be a fun little office style shot camera mini-series if someone did that. By the way, best of 3? I ain't got time for that, bro. I gotta play some ranked, bro. I'm still in plat. By the way, I am now officially on Twitter or X and Instagram. Both accounts are MTSkew. If you want to go follow me over there, you're going to see some reels and some hot takes. I'd love to see y'all over there. All right. What are their bans? Shaq and Reshaper. Oh, they did their research. And then Pike and Glitchmine. So no Pike, no Shaq, no Reshaper, and no Glitchmine. It looks like that was a no for the best of 3. If they would have all agreed, I would have been down for it, but they did not say it. So here we go. I got a ready from both teams. We're going to head into the final round of the tournament. They are for you. That's crazy comms right there. Here we go. Drop in the chat right now who you think is going to win. Is it going to be R3 or Jiggiest of Piggies? R3, a random teammate combination. Jiggy Piggy and Protocol is that as well. So all organized teams have fallen on the way to the finals. What an interesting statistic there. Very interesting. Yeah, Jiggy gets his model back out. Man, after this last game, I don't know who I'm rooting for. It's going to be close. This is the final round. The winner of this game sends me 2 Cash App accounts. Here we go. And we start the final round of this tournament. We've got Jiggiest of Piggies versus R3. It looks like Jiggy Piggy and his teammate over here are going to get the tap on Vault 1. What a crazy, favorable spot to spawn at. Hydro is going to come up and deal with their defenses. Let's see them set up. We're going to see Hydro push in. Wow, a Diamond Lewis gun versus a Ruby FAMAS. Here we go. Kill each other out. First shot's off with the FAMAS. They land the lock bolt. Almost get that APS turret down before you get the lock bolt out. Jiggy's got his shotgun out. Oh, but it wasn't enough for Fully. It is a 1v2 against Protocol. Protocol gets dropped off with the RPG, but Hydro is one shot. Protocol knows he's one shot. He's trying to get the secure on that pick, but it looks like he's going to have to back out and try and reset. Before he does, it looks like they know that's what he's doing. Tries to get those shots off. Good mesh shield. And just wasn't enough there. Hydra was able to clean up. They're going to take cash out box 1 towards what looks like cash out A. This looks like it's going to be a good round, folks. Folks. All right, here we go. I'm getting crazy notifications for some reason. Hopefully it's a good thing. Switched it up for the last game. Instead of having bans, one weapon of Gatchin, they have... Oh, maybe I have the matchup vote for what everyone has to use. Winches him out of his bubble shield. It is a 1v2 almost immediately. And yeah, he just starts the reset. This is a 3-0 kill lead. Hydro and Fully are not messing around. I would not underestimate Jiggy and Protocol, though. Here we go. Let's see this push out of Protocol and Jiggy. Let's see what they can pull out. Initial shots out of Hydro. This is a really hard cash out to push as well. This is much like B over on Soul. Looks like they're going to use the bubble shield to try and cross on the bridge. You see them communicating here. Oh, they're going to try and take the jump pad. Their health is just getting ripped off. Tries to throw the bubble shield. It wasn't enough. They rip him out of the air. Jiggy makes the cross. He's going to have to run away and just try and survive until his health regen starts. He's going to try and get this revive. Nope, he's moving around towards closer to the cash out. It might be a smart play to wait for his team to respawn. Jiggy really good with that model. Looking to go and do something towards his cash out. His teammate has respawned. Game is lagging. There we go. Now we're back. Waiting for the push in. His teammate is here. They demo the top. He demos the side. They're back together. Starts the bubble shield. Starts the steal. Trying to get some chunk damage off with the model. RPG and gas. Trying to drop them down. They just can't get eyes on Hydro and his teammate. They're playing height and they are almost playing invis with how they're playing their demo. Trying to escape, and oh my gosh, it is just too much pressure. The way they were playing that height, they would demo a hole in the ceiling, and then they would take it away and re-peek from another area. The ability to reposition, even when you don't need to, just to stay elusive, is a lethal skill to master. Guap making it known who he's rooting for in this tournament aggressively. Fully getting some shots off. Protocol getting closer. Drop down. He gets lock bolted by Protocol. And that FAMAS rips health off like nothing else. Half health are both of orange. Tries to get some shots off with that. He's going to try and finish off Hydro. Almost does, but gets killed on the way up there. And once again is a 1v2 against the Heavy. And he's just trying to get this health regen back. He's going to try and make a getaway with it. Hydra's back with the DMAT, trying to get him off these stairs. Blows them up, hits that. Oh, and he gets rid of Hydro. It's a 1v1. Interesting to see if he hits the reset here or not. Doesn't. Gets his lock bolt ready. It is a 2v1 now in favor of Orange. Could this turn the table? Nope, they get the respawn. It is a full respawn there at full health, and now Pink has the advantage once again. But they have the cash out box. What an angle from Hydro here, but the bubble comes up right in time. They're going to cross here, not before Hydro gets some shots off. Good mesh shield, puts down the bubble, wages him into his near death. Not near death, he's dead now. Hits the defibs, going to have to defend his body in the slide of the map. They're both alive, but they're both hurt. Hydro looking to push in off of that hurt. Looks like they slipped away just in time. They have the cash out box started. They just have to take this cash out box and stall long enough for it to extract. They start the steal. Is Jiggy going to start the drop? They do. Protocol gets the bubble shield down in time. Trying to get some chunk damage off with... Oh my gosh, they winch him up perfectly. He tries to close it with the winch. Good model shots out of Jiggy here. Oh my gosh, just ripping health off. His heavy is dead. He's trying to get away. Oh my goodness, and they're going to steal this back, and they're going to have possession of this well past the halfway point. What a fight there. Much closer than the ones before, but Hydro and Fully are not fooling around. Orange pushing in. Just that cross is so hard. They're so good at covering an area. Lock bolts it to make it a true 1v1. Banning him to come inside, knowing his teammate can't follow. Oh, rips off his health, winning that initial 1v1 meetup, and now his heavy is free. They're going to take height. They know they just need to play cash out. It all comes down to this, waiting for his teammate to respawn. He just does. Protocol takes the mesh. Pink knowing how big it is if they get rid of Protocol here. They do. He doesn't have a choice. Jiggy has to push in and try and win this 1v2 to try and get the steal. If he gets wiped here, it is over. He is one shot. It's gonna be game here. That's gonna be it. Hydro and Fully gonna hit a little celebration here. Each with a little Namatama egg in their arms. And they are going to win the Scale the Mountain 2v2 tournament. GG's, well played, both sides. Orange found some momentum there in the middle, but Hydro and... Wait a second, what's the other guy? Hydro and Fully, there we go. Sorry. Able to cover ground really well. Good team there. Both teams were assembled randomly. And we've got our winners here. R3 win the 2v2 tournament. And... I suggest you guys clip all that and submit that to a team. But from the beginning round to the end, R3 was dominant. They found some good teams on their way there too, but they still found a way to keep momentum all the way through, and a good amount of momentum too. All right. They've won. So each of you are entitled to 2,400 Multibucks. Would you like that in gifted bundles, or do you want to send me some sort of transactionary monetary thing? Up to you. You guys are the first people to win my tournaments that aren't related to me by blood. That was a lot of fun. Thank you all for participating. I know a lot of you are happy it's just over. I am happy it's over, but also sad. It was a lot of fun. But man, do they deserve it. I'm almost happy that we lost early so that we didn't have to play them, so there aren't clips of me playing R3. I'm just happy I didn't get 2v1'd against Protocol, though. Protocol and those Deagles, man. Protocol almost won every 1v1 when they went up against each other, though. Yeah, me too, Trezzy. Not bad at all. All right, well, Discord message me if we would have, Trezzy. We definitely would have. Discord message me, Hydro or Fully. Either what bundles you want. or where you want to go from there. You guys are entitled to 2,400 each, and thank you for participating and running the table in my tournament. If you want to use any clips, any point of this to use on your socials, or it would be cool if you used to submit yourself to an esports team, be like, look, I won this tournament commandingly, whatever. I'd be a good avenue for that. But yeah, message me, get those out to you, and thanks for putting on a show. I mean, wow, some thrillers. We love it. And thank you all for watching. This has been a fun but long tournament, especially you guys in the EU and around the world that are staying up into the nights. And I can't believe Hydro in them offered a best of 3. That's some confidence. Also, thank you, Salt and Pepper and Season 1 starters, 2 also very, very, very good teams. Much better teams than I was anticipating in the Final Four. And all I can say is we're finally done. Thanks, everyone. A lot of fun. So, going forward. Tomorrow, back to normal content. I've got a World Tour game where I'm using a very toxic loadout that is really good for solo queue. You'll notice off the thumbnail it's a solo queue styled vid. In 2 weeks, the Saturday after this Saturday, we will be hosting a 1v1 tournament. If you want to start registering, you can do it now in the Discord. I am going to put in the Saturday Tourney Discord, we are no longer allowed to just chat in there. So if you have been in the Discord just talking in there about stuff, the only thing I want to see in that Discord is your Embark ID, the fact that you want to take part in the next 1v1 tourney, and your time zone. That's all I want to see. I just want information about you joining in there, and then we can go into the community chat and start doing that. The Discord has grown way faster than I thought it would. Following these, which is really cool, but I've got to get on my crap being a community manager. So that's going to be the first law, or me put my foot down. Also, a promise, it will be way smoother in the next one. I'm going to find a bracket service, where you guys can take the code and you can follow along the bracket as we go. So you can have it up on your phone or your monitor, and then we'll update it, and it'll update on your phone and monitor. You'll be able to register yourself if I don't. You'll go in and be able to put yourself in the bracket. That'll come the week of. But it'll be much cleaner, and we'll use everything that we've learned along the way for the next tournament. So feel optimistic for the next one, because this one was very messy, but it was a lot of fun. Appreciate you all. And Sorcerer, we'll do a little vote in the Discord. Let's see what people want. But yeah, thanks. I'm gonna get some games in for fun, because I haven't played for fun in like 4 days, and I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are great. Best community out there. And spread the word. Charity streams for your other finals creators. Put it in their chats. Peace. I just want you to look at this while I leave. Be right back. We'll be live Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. EST. Bye-bye.